So anyway, people, this is Glenn, and today we're going to have a look at another stamp auction. And I actually have not made a video for over 1 year on this channel because I just wanted to test it out, and with my coin channel, it's growing quite nicely. But here we have a 1973 stamp set. So you got two different stamp sets. You got Antarctic's Wildlife and the Explorers, or the Explorers aircraft actually. And it's actually in a nice, beautiful cover original packaging. Although it is a pity it's actually been cut. But considering it was actually sealed in the first place, I'm not surprised that someone actually cut it. So I've actually not been able to find any of these sets on the internet, so I presume that the sets are actually not really that common. The only price I've actually ever found is, for a full set, was a sold listing on eBay. It actually didn't have the covering, it was just the actual stamps. So they only had one picture. It included all the stamps. But it sold for $8 and $1.50 postage. So that's for the stamps. That's pretty much what you'll be paying for the stamps. But these sets are probably a little bit more expensive. Probably $15, I would say, the maximum you can get for them. So let's have a look at the stamps themselves. On the 1 cent stamp, we have plankton. As you can see, we have a little type of shrimp. So that's probably for a minifera. Phytoplankton and different other types of organisms, and this is actually the base of the food chain. Then we have the penguin, the Adele penguin, as you can see there, common around Antarctica, even though the actual numbers are dropping. I wouldn't be surprised if plankton numbers are actually dropping as well as the oceans warm, and less of nutrients actually go into the colder water. Then we have the sperm whale on the $1. So basically this is like a food chain. So you got plankton, it's missing the fish which eats the plankton, and then the squid, and then the penguin would actually eat the fish and the squid, and then the sperm whale will be on top of the chain. But then we have a leopard seal, as you can see there, and it's going after, looks like some, is that cuttlefish or flounder? Let's have a look. Yeah, probably some type of fish actually. Then we have a killer whale going after probably these leopard seals or another type of seal. And then we have an albatross which actually eats fish and jellyfish and other type of squid and gastropods and whatever else you can actually find. Probably mainly fish though. And then we have the explorers. So as you can see, on the 5 cent we have the Mawson's the Haliban Gypsy moth, 1931. So that's when the date is actually when they actually explored it, and I'll show on the back it's actually got a map of the areas that they explored. Then on the 8 cent you have the Remills, the Haliban moth, fox moth. So similar type of aircraft as the first one, and that is 1934-37. So they're more advanced World War I aircraft. Okay, then on the 30 cent we have a Norfolk Gamma 1935. That's Ellsworth's aircraft. On the 50 cent we have Bird's Ford Trimotor 1929. So it's got 3 motors, as you can see there. You got 1 at the front and 2 on the wings. And then we go down below, we have the 25 cent. So all these are actually the same size, except these ones are long ways. There's horizontal and vertical. And as you can see, on the 25 cent we have Wilkins Lockheed Vega in 1928. And the last one we have is the 35 cent, which is the Christian's Avro. So Avro, I believe, is the 10 aircraft Avian 1937. So that's probably one of the older ones. And if you notice that all these aircraft don't really grade from date that they were first manufactured. But anyway, so that is a nice actual coin set. And you got the information here about the actual tied stamps and the designer. So Explorer's aircraft is Mr. Ray Honeysett. Food Chains is Mr. George Boeing. And here we had some information. So note printing branch of the Reserve Bank, so Note Printing Australia. That's in Melbourne. Still is in Melbourne, in Craigieburn. On multicolour photogravure. So, and watermark coated incorporated luminescence. Oh, unwatermarked. So watermarks were actually, they were incorporated into the first stamps, but they lost their significance when the stamps actually become really popular. So and there's the issue date, 15th of August 1973. So this is actually older than me. Then we turn over, we have some information on the stamps, on the food chain. So if you want, you can just pause the video and read that. And then we have all the food chains. So we've got the plankton, the krill, got some squid, looks like cuttlefish, other type of fish. Then we have the leopard seal, penguins, up until the killer whale and the sperm whale. It looks like the sperm whale is actually eating a giant squid. Then on the other side, we have information about the explorers. So you can actually pause that. Okay. If you want to read it. And here we have the actual explorers. So we have 3 of them. John Rymel, 34, 37, only landed here. Douglas Mawson only landed here. Lars Christensen, 937, landed here. Then we have 3 explorers that went inland. So Sir Hubert Wilkinson, 928, actually just went down this peninsula. Then we have in 1935, Lincoln Ellsworth went from the peninsula. He would have gone over the ice shelves here, all the way to the other section. And then we have Admiral Richard Byrd, who actually went to the Antarctic Circle. So all these people were actually significant in their exploration of Antarctica. And, well, now we actually have Antarctic bases. There's really no need to actually do that. And also Douglas Mawson, he was actually on the $100 banknote issue from 1984 to 1996, and here's a reverse, nothing on it. So that's actually a nice stamp set I actually got. It's actually the largest stamp set, and I look forward to actually uploading more videos. If you find this content helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also have an awesome stamp collecting time, people. Thank you, and bye-bye.